Hi, this is Audrey Barron with Be Bliss Healing Therapies, and you're about to watch a short video of an interview I did with Dianne Smith of Queenstown Motel Apartments. Dianne runs her apartment, her motel in the South Island of New Zealand in the small town of Queenstown. And I was lucky enough to stay at her hotel. The cool thing about Dianne's hotel is that it's all sustainably run and very green. Dianne works very hard to use sustainable practices in running her hotel, and I was very inspired by Dianne, by her motel, and I hope you are too. Take a look. So hi everybody, this is Audrey, and we are again at Queenstown Motel Apartments. We've kind of stumbled upon this wonderful woman Dianne and her motel because Sam and I are traveling green, and we found probably the most green motel in Queenstown, maybe even New Zealand. Dianne?
Hi.
It's nice to be here with you.
Thank you for coming and staying. You're my first green tourist.
Oh, we're her first green tourist.
First real green tourist.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about the recycling bin.
Well, it was abandoned across the other side of the road. There was a motel across there that they were knocking down and taking to the landfill, and I knew that this was there, and I really wanted it. And so we set it up, and we've got it so that we've got our carpet, things that we don't want to get rained on, and underneath there, we mocked it recycling people. I'm sure they won't mind, but I love it because I've recycled our recycling bin, and I think that's the ultimate.
She's recycled a recycling bin. So that's pretty cool.
You're at the back of the house. This is not where I usually take my guests. So in here, we have a worm farm. We've had it for many, many years. The difference with our worm farm is that we're very careful about how we feed it. Pete's a bit special about it, so we don't just get our guests to put their rubbish in, because worms like different foods. We use their worm juice in the garden. You've got to be really careful and dilute it down heaps because it's really strong stuff. But it's a way to be able to get rid of all your compost. We've reduced our bin empties for rubbish over a period of time. Now we've got how many units? 20. We've got 24 units now. When we were old, before we did our new rooms, we had 11. We had more rubbish going out in, say, 15 years ago, 93 when we bought the place. We had more rubbish going out per week than we do now with 24 rooms, but because of our recycling. So I'm really stoked with that, because that's less going to the landfill, and it saves money too. So that's a good thing about it.
So for people like us, when we see that, we get really excited. So
that's
our favorite
I shouldn't
part.
hide it too much, perhaps. See these beams here? They're all old power poles. We recycled that. That's recycled power poles. We've got a friend who does recycling of wood, and we got him. He chose those for us. He shaped them down specially, made them into that, put them up there, and just oil them. We use organic oil on our building to stop it from deteriorating, stop the cedar from disappearing on us.
What Dianne just talked about was the fact that when she was refurbishing her hotel, when she was going to build up what you see here now, she actually, instead of demolishing what was already here, she sold off the rooms of the hotel to another person. They actually came and picked them up and took them away, as opposed to just putting more rubbish into the landfill. She actually took the time and effort to have that moved out, which I find really amazing. And I think that you're an inspiration for other people in your line of work, and just for people just in general, to do what we can to not waste.
It's important.
And so that we're really honoring this earth that we have. I mean, we have such a beautiful landscape here, and New Zealand is beautiful, but our world in general is it's worth taking the time to.
I think so. I think the little things, if everybody does a little bit, and my philosophy is think global, act wise. All those little things help.
All the little things, exactly.
Yep.
You just summed it up in a really good way. Well, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for what you do here, and everyone, if you're traveling to New Zealand, South Island, come to Queenstown Motel Apartments and stay. It's got a beautiful view, beautiful host, and a warm, friendly feel, and very, very green. So you can feel good about staying here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's awesome.